Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I will presenting a research study that developed into a critical evaluation in the property market. So my topic is evaluating in the role of sustainability in real estate and investment decision making. As the global community shift toward a greener economy, the real estate sector is one of the largest contributor to a carbon emission. The primary aim of the study is to evaluate the actual impact of ESG attribute on the property evaluation and how this factor influence the choice made by investor and stakeholder. To achieve this, we have to set three primary objectives. First, we want to see if the market actually rewards sustainability through a green premium or penalize in absence with a brown discount. Second, we are examining the practical barriers, the roadblocks that professionals face when they try to put a piece of green attribute. So finally, we look at the current benchmark tools like GRESB to see if they are actually providing a green world data needed to measure the real environmental outcome. This research isn't just theoretical. It aims to provide actionable recommendation for an industry in transition. To explore this issue, I'm utilize a quantitative methodology, gathering data through simple random sampling of 30 respondents to understand both public and professional perspective. A finding highlight is three major problem areas. For the first, there is a massive inconsistency in how sustainability is used in property appraisal. Even with the RICS guideline, sustainability is rarely reflected explicitly in market value or investment value. This is largely because there is a lack of reliable market data and lack of technical skill among professionals to calculate this value. So second, I found that current sustainability frameworks lack of durability. For example, study on the LEED system shows that project can be misclassified when standard change, which create a long-term pricing uncertainty for investor. Finally, there is a significant gap in stakeholder awareness. While government bodies are pushing for green development, the average residential user often doesn't understand the benefit, leading to a slower adoption rate in the housing sector compared to the commercial real estate. Investors often default to a traditional risk and return matrix because they don't have the tools to measure sustainability effectively. Looking at the data from my survey, there is a clear consensus on the several fronts. First, over half of my respondents, 53.3%, believe that a green premium actually exists for certified properties. However, the high percentage of natural responses, 36.7%, suggests there are many still waiting for more concrete financial proof before they fully commit. What is undeniable from this is the demand for better measurement. A staggering 80% of the participants agree that the global benchmark must be improved to provide better granularity on the climate reliance and performance. When I'm asked who should lead this change, the answer was clear: the government. 60% of respondents identify regulatory agencies are the most influential stakeholders. So to conclude this is research. While the transition to sustainability real estate is inevitable, it is currently being held back by a data vacuum. To accelerate this shift, the industries need mandatory guidelines and clear governmental roadmap toward a zero carbon emission. By improving data transparency and making ESG reporting more granular, and we can move from intent to actionable investment decision that benefit both the environment and the bottom line.